Napoleon didn't build the greatest army in Europe. He built a machine. And every machine needs fuel. Every history book tells you that Napoleon conquered Europe because he was a military genius. They're only telling you half the story. Because this was just as important as a cannon. An army doesn't march on courage, it marches on food. Behind every victory, behind every battlefield, behind every legend, there was an invisible machine. This is its story of the logistics machine behind Napoleon Bonaparte. Imagine waking up one morning and seeing an entire city marching past your home, not for 1 hour, but for days. At its peak, Napoleon commanded one of the largest armies Europe had ever seen. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers. The answer wasn't strength. It wasn't courage. It wasn't even Napoleon. It was logistics. Napoleon didn't build an army. He built something far more powerful. A machine designed to keep moving. If you imagine Napoleon leading one gigantic army across Europe, you're imagining the wrong army, because one road could never feed an empire. Instead of forcing 200,000 hungry men down one road, Napoleon spread them across an entire landscape. Each corps became a self-contained fighting force, marching separately, living separately.
I have never seen
and
so
able
many.
to support itself
It is a whole
until
world.
the moment of battle. For local villagers, the army didn't arrive like a tidal wave. It arrived in pieces. Napoleon created movement without chaos, while his enemies struggled to keep one giant army alive. His machine flowed across Europe like a network of rivers. But every machine depends on one fragile component, the horse. History remembers Napoleon's cannons, but history often forgets what pulled them. Every cannon, every wagon, every sack of flour, every wounded soldier moved because horses pulled them. But horses came with a problem. They couldn't eat glory. They needed forage. Every single day. Imagine feeding not one horse, or 100, but tens of thousands. Every sunrise, without trucks, without railways, without modern roads. Napoleon mastered battles, but every victory depended on an animal that could become exhausted, injured, or simply starve. The greatest army in Europe could only move as fast as its horses. Close your eyes. Forget the soldiers. What do you think followed Napoleon? The answer was an entire city. While history celebrated generals, thousands of people history barely remembers kept the empire alive. Every broken wheel could delay an army. Every damaged bridge could change a campaign. Every missing loaf could decide a battle. Napoleon understood something centuries ahead of his time. Victory wasn't won only on battlefields. It was won inside workshops, bakeries, supply depots. For years, this invisible machine seemed unstoppable. It carried armies across mountains, across nations. But every machine has a breaking point.